And the Studders for our first race in Behind the Gate on this Saturday, July 12th program, approaching top of the stretch. Cam's Nimble, first time Studder. He's got the rail for Lonnie Stokes, then Rachel Down and Phil Reed. Loose Town from post 3 and Gord Hennessy. Then Camco Miranda from 4 and Todd Trites. Camco Minx scores 5 for Gilles Berrio, and outside Lucky Alberta. We'll have Sam Hodgen in the seat. Field of 6, and here they come, race 1. Off and pacing, and Loose Town goes out for the early lead. Up on the inside, Cam's Nimble gets away strong from that inside post and looking for the lead. Loose Town on the outside, racing second. Then Camco Miranda up on the outside, driving up from third, looking for a spot. Then fourth at the cones, that is Rachel Down. And off stride and on the run, and interfering with Lucky Alberta. And Camco Minx, the inquiry light goes up. Hold all tickets, please. Looking at that racing action going to the quarter, that opening fraction of 30 seconds flat. Loose Town up front now and cutting it out a length and a half. Racing second is Cam's Nimble in that two-hole ride. Then Camco Miranda back in third. Then Lucky Alberta fourth. Camco Minx fifth. And trailing the field, Rachel Down as they approach the half. And Gord Hennessy in control so far with Loose Town. Then racing second, Cam's Nimble looking good in the pocket. And they were by that half in 102 and 1 around the turn. Loose Town on top by a length and a half. Then second, Cam's Nimble up on the outside, Camco Minx. And she's driving up on the outside and now gets to second. Then Cam's Nimble third. Then right behind him, Lucky Alberta is going on. Then Camco Miranda getting shuffled back on the inside. And trailing the field, Rachel Down, three-quarter bound. Loose Town is digging in on the inside. 3/4, 1:33 and 4. And they race neck and neck for the lead. Loose Town, Camco Minx on the outside. Then right there, third, Cam's Nimble on the outside, driving up Lucky Alberta. Down the home stretch they come. Lewisburg, Camco Minx on the outside. Loose Town on the inside, though, is going to hang on here. Loose Town wins it. Then Camco Minx the deuce, and the Colt Cam's Nimble gets third. Time for the mile, 2:03 and 3. 2:03 and 3. And that a maiden record for Loose Town. And back to the winner's circle. Unofficial winner of race 1, number 4, Loose Town. Bay Horse, he's 4 by Hunterstown out of the Monarch mare, Blue Stone Lou. Owned by John Clary and Trevor Hicken of Montague PEI, trained by Brock McEachran. And Gord Hennessy in the driver's seat. Loose Town breaks his maiden this afternoon and winning 2:03 and 3. 2:03 and 3 trip for Loose Town here in the first race. Maiden record, 2:03 and 3. Top of the stretch now for race number 2, $2,000 claiming class, going for $800. Cosmic Tross has the inside, Charlie Price. Then Dillinger's Lady and Gordy Hennessy, Lucky Northern Star and Mark Haig. Jacob, Gerald Legier. Dusty Lane Oscar and Lonnie Stokes, Consider Me Lucky. Outside for Todd Trites. Field of 6. Race 2, here they come. They're off and pacing. Jacob quickly taking the lead and crossing over as they race into the first turn. Jacob on top. Then racing second up the inside. That's Lucky Northern Star. Consider Me Lucky. Looks for a spot as Cosmic Tross takes over third. Consider Me Lucky. And Trites backing off and looking for a spot in the 4-hole as they make their way to the opening quarter. Then Dillinger's Lady back in fifth. And a trailing 6, Dusty Lane Oscar on way to the opening quarter. And Jacob on top. Trites was forced to go on here. That opening quarter, 29 and 1. And it's Jacob, Consider Me Lucky, will now get a 2-hole trip. It looks like she had a chance to get in. And Lucky Northern Star Star. The Hagler keeps straight spark, though. Then Cosmic Tross back in fourth, now out to move. Then it's Dillinger's Lady and Dusty Lane Oscar can see them all through the stretch, racing to the half-mile point. And on the point, it's Jacob on top of length. Then on the outside, Consider Me Lucky. Not so lucky today. And she's got the park job. They were by the half in a quick 58-4. Jacob over the cutthroat half, then racing second, and watch for Dusty Lane Oscar now. He is wicked speed from the back now, and he's gone from fifth, and he's now second, and chasing after the leader up top and cutting it. Jacob, Dusty Lane Oscar second, then racing third on the inside. Lucky Northern Star, 3/4 in 1:30. Jacob, Dusty Lane Oscar on the outside at his wheel, and racing second. Then Consider Me Lucky. Cosmic Tross on the outside with 1/8 of a mile to go. Jacob, Dusty Lane Oscar trying to mow him down on the outside. They're in deep stretch. Jacob inside. Dusty Lane Oscar outside down to the wire. They're still tight, but Dusty Lane Oscar gets up to nail it at the wire over Jacob, who hung tough. Then Lucky Northern Star and Cosmic Tross 2:01. And another new record. Dusty Lane Oscar. And back to the winner's circle. Winner of race number 2, number 5, Dusty Lane Oscar. 4-year-old gelded son of Pans to Reason out of the What a Monster mare, Dusty Lane Lynn. Owned by Sandra Deverin of St. Charles, New Brunswick. Trained by Earl Fram, Lonnie Stokes in the driver's seat, and he's still full of spunk and ready to go here. And he scores a new lifetime mark this afternoon, and he lowers it for the second straight week. And the mile 2:01, a new speed badge for Dusty Lane Oscar, 2:01. Final chance, third race, starters moving in. Top of the stretch now for the third, West Jam Princess, Gilles Barrio, Ryan's Fancy, Lonnie Stokes, Wilson's Cam, and Todd Trites. Always Jarwa, Wayne Hubbard, Tigress Colleen, Gerald Legier, Materialism, and Mark Haig. Field of 6, here they come. They are off and pacing West Jam Princess for the lead. Ryan's Fancy on the outside. Then Tigress Colleen gets away on the outside around the turn. And way wide, that's Materialism going on. Now fourth, now third. And chasing after the leader, but West Jam Princess has opened up now by about 3 lengths. Materialism racing second. Then the park job is on here. Lonnie on the inside, and he's keeping Materialism out with Ryan's Fancy. Then Wilson's Cam. That opening quarter, a sizzler, 28-2. Then it's back to Always Jarwa and trailing the field, Tigress Colleen. And a battle brewing up front here, and another park job. And this time it's Materialism on the outside getting roughed up. West Jam Princess on top. Materialism on the outside second. Then racing third inside Ryan's Fancy. Wilson's Cam watches it all from fourth. Always Jarwa set to sail from fifth. Then Tigress Colleen trails the half. 58-1 and 58-4 rather, but still on top and cutting it, West Jam Princess. And is she looking strong today? Then racing second, Ryan's Fancy. Way on the outside, there goes Always Jarwa pacing on. Now third, then up the inside, Wilson's Cam. Now fourth, Materialism, and trailing Tigress Colleen, 3/4 bound, and West Jam Princess on top by the third station, and she was there and leading still by 2, 130 and a 2. Ryan's Fancy racing second. Then Wilson's Cam. Here he comes out from third and rushing on. Then Always Jarwa fourth, and 8th to go. West Jam Princess trying to go all the way here over those torrid fractions, but Wilson's Cam's going to eat them all up here in the home stretch, and Wilson's Cam goes right on by. Then Ryan's Fancy second, And in for third, West Gem Princess. Time for the mile. 1:59 and 3, Wilson's Cam. Here in the third. And parading back now, winner of race number 3, Wilson's Cam, a 10-year-old gelded son of Camluck. Out of the three-fold mare, Wilson's Gem, all by Belinda Gray, trained by Harley McKinnon. Todd Treitz in the driver's seat. That's 94 wins for Todd on the season so far. 1:59 and 3 the mile. Wilson's Cam scores here in the third. In the mile, 1:59 and 3. And the top of the stretch here for race number 4. Stutters behind the gate, no thoughts of her own, Jill Barrio. My Donna, Mark Haig, then UK Bluegrass and Todd Treitz. Post 4 goes to Holiday Moon and Sam Hodgen. Then from post 5, Hijinks Banka, Lonnie Stokes. And from the outside 6, My Buddy Mark, Gerald Legier. Here they come. They are off. Hijinks Banka busting for the lead. On the inside, no thoughts of her own going for it as they race around the turn. No thoughts of her own. Not for long, though. Hijinks Banka comes up to call early on here, and he takes the lead for Stokes, an eighth of a mile in. Then no thoughts of her own. Now rides Shotgun in the pocket second. Back in third, My Donna, then UK Bluegrass. Got away racing in fourth. My Buddy Mark. Off to a slow start today, and he's back in fifth. And trailing 6, My Donna. Up front, Hijinks Banka. 29 seconds even. Hijinks Banka out by 2. Then racing second. No thoughts of her own. Big gap of about 7 lengths to My Donna back in third. Then UK Bluegrass, My Buddy Mark, and a trailing Holiday Moon as they come off the 3/8 and a 2-horse race so far. Hijinks Banka leads the charge here for Stokes and moves out by 2 again. No thoughts of her own. Then UK Bluegrass has come around now and tucks in third. Then My Donna, My Buddy Mark on the outside, and Holiday Moon a minute 4/5. They were at the half, a minute and 4/5, and your leader, Hijinks Banka, then racing second, no thoughts of her own. Outside, My Buddy Mark on the outside, UK Bluegrass inside. They are toe-to-toe. Then back to the 2 trailers, Holiday Moon, My Donna. They're side by side. Onto the 3/4 they go, and the plugs are out on Hijinks Banka now, and he leads a length and a half, make it 2, and no thoughts of her own, 1:31 and 3. Past the 3/4, Hijinks Banka out by 2.5. No thoughts of her own. Then UK Bluegrass on the inside third, My Buddy Mark. Then on the outside, Holiday Moon and My Donna down the stretch. Hijinks Banka. Hijinks Banka moving away. Then no thoughts of her own. UK Bluegrass, but it's going to be Hijinks Banka, and he wins this one relatively easily. The no thoughts of her own second, and for third, UK Bluegrass. Time for the mile, 2:02. Mile 2:02, and it's Hijinks Banka. The winner of race number 4, number 5, Hijinks Banka. 6-year-old gelded son of Happy Pasek. Out of the Big Towner mare, Hobby Hanover, owned by Stephen Krause and Amy Boyer. Trained by Roy Dickinson and Lonnie Stokes in the driver's seat. Second win of the year, second win in a row for the Pacer. And looking good again today, 2:02 the mile, Hijinks Banka. Gate to wire effort here in race number 4. Congratulations. Top of the stretch now. Wide open field. Daya Harlachen, Lonnie Stokes, Pictoni and Best West, and Jill Barrio. Then Ashby Corner and Todd Treitz. J.K. Shadow and Gord Hennessy, and from the outside, Heron Bay, Mark Haig. Field of 5, here they come. They're off and pacing as expected, going for the lead. Heron Bay, Daya Harlaka firing out of there as they round the turn. Daya Harlaka, Heron Bay on the outside, racing second. Then Pictonian Best West racing third and up the backside. And we got another speed duel developing on the front here in Heron Bay. Daya Harlak on the inside, and Stokes is playing hardball here. And Heron Bay trying to get to the lead, but boys, did she have to work there. 28-2 opener. Heron Bay, then Daya Harlaka took her to that opening quarter, then back in third. Pictonian Best West on the outside. J.K. Shadow and trailing Ashby Corner 3/8 in, led by Heron Bay. Daya Harlaka, then J.K. Shadow on the outside. Now comes to third. Pictonian Best West is racing fourth and trailing fifth, halfway home but moving. That's Ashby Corner the half in a minute flat. And it's Heron Bay on top. Racing second, Daya Harlaka, J.K. Shadow on the outside. Then Pictonian Best West. He's yet to leave the pylons. And trailing Ashby Corner onto the three quarters, Heron Bay. Daya Harlaka. Then on the far outside, there goes Ashby Corner. And there goes Daya Harlaka out from second. Pictonian Best West slides up the inside. And he is now third by the three quarters, 1:30-2. Around the turn, Heron Bay. Daya Harlaka on the outside. Inside, Pictonian Best West looking for racing room. And they are side by side. Pictonian Best West now breaks off the cones. Down the lane they come. And it's Daya Harlaka, Heron Bay, Pictonian Best West. Coming up three wide on the outside, and he's going to win it just at the wire, and they were tight. Pictonian Best West 2:01-3, Daya Harlaka and Heron Bay. But just at the last moment, Pictonian Best West gets up to win it, and again the mile 2:01-3. Number 2, Pictonian Best West. Owned by Ray Frazier of Moncton, 4-year-old gelded son of Western Success. Out of the On the Road Again mare, Mood Music. Picks up his third winning trip of the campaign and 13th career win for Pictonian Best West. And he wins this afternoon 2:01-3. Congratulations. Stutters for the 6th race, claiming pacers. Approaching the top of the stretch, Ed and Eddie. Jill Barrio, fastest can be, and Mark Haig. Longworth Legacy and Todd Treitz, Falcons Quick and Lonnie Stokes. Bandit Colleen, Gord Hennessy. Tisha Spit Pony, she's got the outside. And Gerald Legier. Field of 6, race 6. Here they come. They're off. Longworth Legacy busting out for the lead. Up on the inside, fastest can be. Then Falcons Quick on the outside. He's quick off the gate, and he's driving up to the outside. Now gets to second. Fastest can be racing back in third. Then Bandit Colleen got away racing in fourth. Then Ed and Eddie in fifth, and trailing 6, Tisha's Pit Pony as they make their way to the opening quarter, Longworth Legacy. And he's got Treitz aboard this afternoon, pointed right to the lead here. And what a trip for Falcons Quick in the 2-hole. 28-1, another quick quarter here. And the leader, Longworth Legacy, racing second. Falcons Quick, only a length and a half back. Then fastest can be, races back in a third. Then racing fourth, Bandit Colleen, Ed and Eddie. And Tisha's Pit Pony, we got some movement now. Fastest can be is out to move. And driving up first over from third, Longworth Legacy has the lead. Then Falcons Quick racing second. Halfway home, 59-4. Longworth Legacy has the lead. Falcons Quick, fastest can be on the outside, driving third. Bandit Colleen is racing fourth. Then back to fifth, Ed, and Eddie Tisha's Pit Pony now takes over fifth. And there goes Falcons quick out from the 2-hole and driving for the lead onto the 3/4. Falcons quick takes over. Longworth Legacy racing second, fastest can be. Then on the outside, driving Bandit Colleen 131 and Rockin' Todd back on top again. The 3/4 correct, 130 and 1. And they're neck and neck for the lead. Longworth Legacy back on top again. Falcons quick on the outside with an eighth to go. Falcons quick now has taken over. Longworth Legacy and racing third, fastest can be. Falcons quick down to the wire and they're getting tight. Falcons quick wins it. Then in for second was Longworth Legacy. Fastest can be in the mile. 2:01 and 2. And back with his third driving win of the afternoon, driver Lonnie Stokes aboard number 4, Falcons Quick. He's a 6-year-old gelded son of Falcons Future. Out of the Fortune Teller mare, Are You Quick? Owned by Gord White of Quispam, Gary Atchison of St. John. Trained by Earl Fram, Lonnie Stokes in the driver's seat. 3 wins for Lonnie Stokes on the afternoon so far, winning earlier with Dusty Lane Oscar. And also scoring with High Jinx Banka. So Stokes triples up here so far today. And he gets his third with Falcons Quick. And the mile in 2:01 and 2. And he's at even odds at $4. Second choice is Talking About My Boy as we're moving in. All-American Dazzle and Jill Berrio. Then Stagecoach Gambler and Mark Haig. Diamond Hard, Gerald Legier. Talking About My Boy and Todd Trites. Free Stone Lexi and Lonnie Stokes. George Down and Steve Downey. ROF Racing High and Sam Hodge and Quality of Money has the outside 8-post for driver Gord Hennessy. 8 across the gate, the 7th race. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Good start. All-American Dazzle busting for it. Talking About My Boy on the outside. Kicking into gear on the outside, racing second around the turn, then racing third on the inside, Stagecoach Gambler. Then getting away racing in fourth, that's Freestone Lexi. Then it's back to Diamond Hard on the outside, Quality of Money. Then it's back to Georgetown ROF Racing High. And they're going to the opening quarter and up front. And on the outside, Talking About My Boy takes over. Barrio relinquishes the lead. That quarter 28 and 4. And back out for the retake. There goes Dazzle, and he's back on top again. And the give and go here as they move to the 3/8. It's All-American Dazzle. Talking About My Boy. Now in the 2-hole, and Stokes is at it again, and he's on the outside, driving third and going on. Freestone Lexi into it early here. Then racing back in fourth, Stagecoach Gambler. Then Quality of Money outside. Georgetown, Diamond Hard, ROF Racing High, and All-American Dazzle. By that opening half, 1 minute flat. He got that pressure at him early, though, again today, and that's in the form of Freestone Lexi. Then Talking About My Boy on the inside, racing back in third. Then it's back to Stagecoach Gambler, Quality of Money. Then Georgetown, the 2 trailers, Diamond Hard and ROF Racing High. All-American Dazzle, will he have enough left today? He's had pressure on him, and Freestone Lexi. Stokes looking for 4, and they were by that third station, and neck for the lead. And they're neck and neck. All-American Dazzle back on top again. Freestone Lexi second. Then Talking About My Boy looking good. He's right there as well with an eighth of a mile to go. It's between these 3. All-American Dazzle inside. Freestone Lexi outside. And Stokes is on fire today. And he's going to get his 4th win. 4 wins for Stokes on the day. All-American Dazzle. And then back to Talking About My Boy. 2 minutes, 4/5. And another win for Lonnie Stokes. Wow, what a day he's having. 4 wins. And what an afternoon going for driver Lonnie Stokes as he reigns back his fourth winner of the afternoon. The mare Freestone Lexi, a daughter of Kentucky Spur, out of the Matt Scooter mare Stone Free, owned by Von Pease, trained by Pat Eastwood, and Lonnie Stokes in the driver's seat again. 4 wins from 7 races this afternoon for Lonnie in a big, big day. And for Freestone Lexi, nice trip for her. And she was parked that entire last half off that first up effort. So Freestone Lexi certainly earning her way to victory here this afternoon. And the mile 2 minutes and 4/5. 2 minutes, 4/5. It's her season's best and 4th of the year. And 4th for Lonnie on the day. And the current favorite, Magnetic Banka, garnering most of the interest on the board at $3.40. And the second choice, the mare, RE's Queen Virginia. She's at $7.80. Top of the stretch now, Shade E. Martin, Chris Davies. Pitbull, Hanover, Gord Hennessy. Jig Time Silencer, Sam Hodgen. Magnetic Banka, Gilles Barrio. Then front running, and Rick Armstrong. Wild Cherry, Ricky Collins. And outside, RE's Queen Virginia and Steve Downey. Field of 7. Top class, here they come. They're off and pacing, and a good start. Pitbull, Hanover busting out for the early lead. Up on the inside is Shady Martin around the first turn as they race on to the opening 8th, and Pitbull, Hanover outside. And Shady Martin gets away well for Davies on the inside, and he's playing some hardball here and parking out Pitbull, Hanover as they drive to the opening quarter, and Davies flashing his competitiveness here early on, and he's racing on top past that opening quarter. Shade E. Martin, 27-4. Pitbull, Hanover outside, Park second. Then Magnetic Banka back in the third. All the action up front. Pitbull now takes the hole behind the leader. Then we look back in a fourth. That's Jig Time Silencer. Then racing in 5th is front running. Then it's back to RE's Queen Virginia, Wild Cherry, and Shady Martin right down the highway here. And Davies is halfway home. 57-1. Shade E. Martin past the half, and Shade E. Martin out by about 6. Pitbull, Hanover, then Magnetic Bank on the outside. Then getting in gear, RE's Queen Virginia on the outside, coming to 4th. And Shady Martin starting to tire a bit, and they're gaining in on him now. Magnetic Banka racing second. Then third outside, RE's Queen Virginia on to the 3/4. Shade E. Martin took him there. 127-2. Magnetic Banka quickly, though, is taken over. Then RE's Queen Virginia now comes to second. Shade E. Martin on the inside third. Pitbull, Hanover 4th with an 1/8 of a mile to go, and it's Magnetic Banka. And Magnetic Banka drawing away RE's Queen Virginia. Shade E. Martin is still right with them as well, and he's on the inside second. And Davies is going to get the deuce in his first ever lifetime start. And wow! Time for the mile 1:59-2. Magnetic Banka, but how about Davies, the deuce? And right there at the wire. What a great race here in the 8th race. Magnetic Banka wins as a favorite, but the story, Shade E. Martin and young Chris Davies getting the deuce. And back to victory lane, the winner of race 8, number 4, Magnetic Banka, an 8-year-old son of Happy Family. Out of the Tyler B. mare, Magic Puff, owned by Ray Frazier of Moncton. Trained and driven by Gilles Barrio and the veteran pacer. That's 48 wins now for Magnetic Banka. And he wins here, and Ray Frazier doubling up on the day, winning earlier with Pictonian Best West. And he gets another one with his other pacing horse, Magnetic Banka, scoring in our top class, 159-2. And what an enjoyable race that was. This 8th race, Magnetic Banka. And the top of the stretch now for the 9th. Everybody Loves Raymond, Sam Hodgen, Salzbrook Dandy. Post 2 and Lonnie Stokes. Becoming Jarwa, Wayne Hubbard. Port Hill Digger and Roscoe Braith, just a reminder, and Jeff Lewis. Bert and Bert, Chris Davies. And outside, Rapid Kane and Todd Trites. Field of 7 here in our finale. Here they come. They are off and pacing, and what a good start here. And going for the lead, Everybody Loves Raymond on the inside. As they round the turn, Everybody Loves Raymond, Port Hill Digger, and a lot of early speed in here. Right between them, Becoming Jarwa. Then Just a Reminder got away well, and he's fourth. Then Burton Bird is racing fifth. Racing sixth, Salzbrook Dandy, and trailing the field, Rapid Cane. And another speed duel up front, neck and neck for the lead. Port Hill Digger on the outside. And Hodgen lets them go, 28-3. That opening quarter, and Ross Galbraith on the choo-choo here. That quarter, 28-3. Everybody Loves Raymond is second. Then Becoming Jarwa racing third, Burton Bird. Just a Reminder. Then it's Salzbrook Dandy and Rapid Cane. They're both on the move as they come off the turn. Everybody Loves Raymond out from second and will take the lead. Then Port Hill Digger second. Burton Bird on the outside driving up third. Then Rapid Cane, Salzbrook Dandy, 58-4 halfway home. Then it's Becoming Jarwa trailing now, Just a Reminder, as they drive to the 5/8 led by Everybody Loves Raymond. Here comes Davies on the outside, and he's got Burton Bird on the outside second, and right behind him Salzbrook Dandy. Now comes Stu third, then Port Hill Digger fourth, in between them Becoming Jarwa, then Rapid Cane, and trailing Just a Reminder by the 3/4, 130 flat around the turn. Everybody Loves Raymond, Burton Bird, Salzbrook Dandy on the outside. He's tipped out 3 wide now for the drive. Then Becoming Jarwa. It's a 3-horse battle again down the lane, and it's Everybody Loves Raymond. Burton Bird on the outside has grabbed the lead, and Davies has a slight lead, and Chris is going to get his first lifetime win on his first ever lifetime card, and what a victory. Burton Bird parked every step of the way, and the mile 2:01.1. What a special moment in a young man's life. 19-year-old Chris Davies scoring his first ever lifetime win. Burton Bird, and what a birthday present for Doug Hildebrand as well. Nice win, Burton Bird, and we'll have Chris back in the winner's circle in just a few moments. And parading back to the winner's circle, ladies and gentlemen, first time ever in his career, 19-year-old Chris Davies in the winner's circle here in the finale of the afternoon. And great to hear the round of applause for Chris. And Chris, of course, talented in many, many ways. Now the voice of Fredericton Raceway as well. And he may have to take a back seat on that one, though, after this performance. And I'm sure we'll see Chris in the driver's seat all summer long here at Exhibition Park. And what a special moment for this young man, 19 years of age. And his first ever card of racing, he picks up 2 catch drives. And what a performance for him, second in the top class. And then he comes back in the final and gives Burton Bird a perfect steer, just the way this horse loves to be driven. And young Chris knows this horse very well, and it certainly showed. And Chris's first ever win, and nice to see Chris's supporters in the winner's circle, and a proud moment for him and his family and his supporters. And congratulations to Chris Davies on his first ever lifetime win, one of many more to come, I'm sure, for this talented young man. And what a performance here to wrap up our day. And as we mentioned, Doug Hildebrand, the owner of this pacer, part owner, celebrated his 80th birthday this past week. So a nice belated birthday present to Doug, and some special picture presentations in the winner's circle now, as Chris and his dad and sister Joanne and Chris's buddy Luke and Butchie White, and Linda Vautour, all in the winner's circle, along with all of Chris's supporters. So congratulations, Chris, on your first ever, and it was certainly a pleasure to announce your first win. So good job, young fella, and we'll see you in the winner's circle, I'm sure. Many more starts here at EPR. So a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for young Chris Davies' first ever win.